everybody. Merry Christmas from the Turin Library. We have a special little story to read tonight called The Night Before Christmas, and it's a special pop-up book, and it has some little lights in it, but I don't know if we can see it okay because of the lights, how the lighting is here at the library, but still a very nice little poem. And this was written at a place near here called Constable Hall, and the man that wrote it, Clement was actually a cousin of the constables, so it's pretty special for Lewis County, The Night Before Christmas. And here, look at that nice fireplace. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. There he comes. More rapid than eagles or coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. He's going down in a chimney. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. This looks a lot like what it looks like inside Constable Hall. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a ripe jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. And look at the clock even turns. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard it exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. It's got a nice little sack here that you could put things in. And that's the end of our story. And see, written by Clement, and he was a cousin of Eliza Constable's, and he went to Constable Hall often, and he wrote this for the Constable Hall little nieces and nephews that he had there. So this is pretty special. So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and don't forget to come to the Turn Library.